back to square one, I guess, then, since you guys couldn't hear a word I was saying. So, first and foremost, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all being here. This is my brand new show called ErX's Cere-Bros. It's kind of my little blogging slash chatting with the bros about Heroclix, my channel, my things going on in the world of ErX for the most part. My hand there, you saw on the camera. And I first of all wanted to say ErX's X Teams is not gone. It's not dead. It's been put on hiatus for right now because I've had some feedback that it wasn't the quality that you guys were wanting. So when I first started doing it, it wasn't the best. I know. I had just a little tiny tripod stand. I had a I had just the table and the map and the figures I had and their cards. I couldn't decide how I wanted to edit it, but I decided to go ahead and make it so it was fluent and easy for you guys to understand. It's hard to go back and do this again. So, hold on. Now that you guys can hear me, what I intend to do with ErX's X Teams, I want to do team building, because literally my favorite part of the game is team building at the forefront. The game is super fun. I do enjoy it. But when I get into team building mode, I find my zen, grab my phone, get HC Realms, and just start building. And it's a lot of fun. I want to get you guys teams, explain how they work, and maybe demonstrate. I don't need to demonstrate, I guess, if you guys think you can get it from me explaining them to you. It's just a whole new ballpark. So if you guys have any suggestions, would you please in the comments now, go ahead and tell me what you guys would like to see out of ErX's X Teams. Like, do you want me to keep on doing the same way I did? Should I do them off HC Realms and just kind of live chat, screen share, and do it that way? Talk to me, guys. What do you think? While we were waiting on that, so I want to give a huge shout out to one of my buddies, Chris. He sent me a really cool Raphael rare figure from the new set. So there we go. Thank you, Chris, for mailing that to me. He got an extra one, and I was super appreciative of him doing that for me. So now I have all 4 space turtles. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Sorry, guys. New to this thing here. So I also, with Cere-Bros, I wanted to actually do like hangouts with you guys. Like, I'd love to call you guys and talk about Heroclix, teams, the game itself, stuff like that. I was thinking of put it as a Patreon thing, where when you subscribe as a Patreon, hit a certain level, paid it for a month or 2, we'd call you on, come join me for the show. It'd be super fun. Love to have you guys. Brand Justine there thinks that HC Realms is a great tool to show off teams, and actually I'm going to use that today for my WKO team. You guys couldn't hear me before, but Mike can't be here. He might pop into the chat and start chatting with you guys. We will find out very soon, hopefully. But he's working hard, that working man. And he's going to be playing hard tomorrow when we go to WKO here in Utah in Sandy. So we're going at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to try and get as much sleep as I possibly can. But before I go, I want to show you guys my team and ask your opinion on it and go from there. So let's go ahead and do that while you guys talk about ErX's teams and that. I'll be watching the chat now that I can see it, because for some reason I couldn't earlier, and that's why the audio was bad. So I apologize about that whole first 30 minutes. Wish I could cut that. I may have to edit it later. Pretty sure I can. We'll play with it. Anyways, to my team. So my team is a don't die team. Don't die tech, however you want to call it. It's not very original. People have used it to win many WKOs. I took the team and did a little bit something to it. Not a ton, but a little bit. So as you guys know, the Undying team is, of course, the Joker. Haha. 50 points. Hard to kill. 30 clicks. No fun. Resurrection Man. This guy is a crazy little ball of powers. Like, I played him a couple times already for my team for practice. Rolling that dice and getting those random powers, you can never ever rely on anything he does. But if you get some of the really good combinations of powers, this guy can be insanely good. Now, for my addition to the team, I still have that full Pandora's box right here. All of its glory. So those will be assigned to my team to give them, reflexes and inertial deflection. So the third member of my team that's still kind of in question is Devil Dinosaur. So at 100 points, what I'm using this character for is his minions he spawns out and his TK he offers, and he's also my third character that I can give out the relics to pump up the Pandora's box. I have fallen in love with the Rockabilly Modocs and the Drop Bears. I haven't had a chance to use the Homicide Crabs yet. I'm thinking I may starting with those first, because the Pulse Wave early with the Leap Climb and they have super senses, they might actually live longer than the Rockabilly Modocs or the Drop Bears. So that's what I'm working with right now. I did a WKO practice at my venue. Did that. Went 2-1 with the team. I misplayed round 3 against Colin. I didn't put the right sins on certain characters and didn't evaluate his team well enough. That's totally my bad. And I kind of broke the etiquette rules. Got a little salty, but shook it off. Made up with them later. It's all good. Now I have points left over on the team. So I went ahead and I picked up 3 of my ID cards using the team. So we have, you guys probably won't find much surprise in this one, the Atom, first and foremost. 15-point Colin, the Colossal one right here. Gotta use this one because a Colossal Retail that I can basically get 5 squares away from the Colin, which would be the Joker. He can sidestep away, I can sidestep away, and poof him away, so they won't get the 15 points, just the 5 for the Colin. And by the way, guys, these Collins are just for emergencies. Like if I need quick points, this will be what I use to do that. Next up, we have the Green Arrow. This one is the one, I'm using the one from the OP kit, the 12 attack, running shot. Arrow tokens, pick a power, basically. Pen side, precision strike, energy explosion, whatever I so need at a given time to kill something quickly. And then I promised myself I would place high in a WKO using my main man, Spider-Man. So I'm using the ID card and the 100-point super rare Spider-Man, because the ability he has to have Perplex, 12 attack, find an object, hopefully within so much of a radius of the call-in, which is going to be Devil Dinosaur. This is also an emergency call-in. He could do anywhere from 4 to 6 damage if he finds a rock. So That's what he's on the team, guys. After playing it, I've realized that anything that does not die is a liability. It's a threat. So I need to make sure I have that character powered up, ready to go, so that he doesn't die as best I can. Devil Dinosaur is nice because he has those 3 clicks where he like, takes 1 damage at a time. The only problem with that is that Nick Fury can tell him he can't use that power and blow him right past it. So I have to watch out for that. I've considered using the shifting focus Superman. So I'm going to go to the HC Realms. I'm going to screen share real fast here so you guys can see this. Give me a second. Okay. So here we are on the HC Realms, guys. You can kind of see me in the corner there. Still, it's fine. So the build's still here. You got Joker. You got Resurrection Man. You got Superman. So shifting focus Superman. Mike's team breaks this guy. He does a really good job with him. So I've been kind of looking to use him. And this common with the 19 defense and +1 to defense, I can kind of bunch up my guys, give them even bigger buffs, in addition to the relics I'm handing out to them. So, and he has a really deep dial for 90 points, 7 clicks deep, and I was thinking to myself, like, most of his versions do not have any kind of reducers. He can be stopped or hit really, really hard, really, really fast. Well, I gotta keep him alive. So I still had more points, like 28 or something, and so I put Eclipso on Superman. So now, Superman, any one of his variations here, I can essentially give him, the 11 attack, because a lot of his versions, like the one I like the most, which doesn't see a whole lot of play because of this, is the rare that has the Pensai with extra damage if they have 2 tokens. So I'm like, oh, he only has a 10 attack. Well, if Eclipse was on him, I could pick the +1 to attack and a defense power. So he has ESD already, right? I just give him Impervious. Now you need both a Pensai and a really high attack to hopefully nail him. Aside from that, Hypersonic Superman. This guy's the Bomb Diggity. Everyone knows this guy. The thing he doesn't have is some kind of guaranteed damage. What's cool about Eclipso is if I'm top dial, I have those Precision Strike clicks where I could pick +1 with damage because it's a 4 and Precision Strike. So you can run up there, 14 squares, pop you, guarantee a hit. Let's say you have a Colossal, you can run out and punch your Colossal, hopefully killing it, and that would be the end of it. So I'm kind of bouncing between both teams. I feel there's more protection on Devil Dino, but I feel I could deal more damage with Superman and get enough points in to be safe for a while and not have to worry. So I'm going to stop screen sharing now. And what do you guys think about that? Because I'm curious to know. Well, guys, I think that's really it for the show. I appreciate you guys watching who did. It means the world to me, for reals. Um, sorry, my mic was just terrible at the beginning of that. Brandon makes a good point. Those teams are tough. They are really hard to beat, but because they do so little damage, it's hard for them to get points. And that's why I'm really liking the thought of Superman, because, I mean, I would like to get more damage in for sure and still be effective to not lose a lot of points. So my hope is to get enough points to win, because even if I only score 10, 15 points, if they can score nothing on me, I still win. Joe Hark says, good luck. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's just a lot to consider. But, yeah, guys. Thank you for coming out and watching the show. This is little Gwen right here. Mike gave her to me, so she's going to help out on this streams for a while. I don't have a whole lot else. I really wish I had someone to talk to. It's kind of hard being solo on these things. I'm sure most people know that. But I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to keep on working on ErX's X teams. Probably try a new format for sure. Three and 1, missed top 8. It's because of the points. Like, Brand, for seriously, like, that kind of team, it's good, but it has a hard time getting points. And if you don't get a lot of points, you won't make top 8 even with 3 and 1. Stuff to think about for sure. Thinking. Well, thank you for the input, Brandon. I really appreciate that. That really helps me consider this. The team seems strong, but I gotta be aggressive with it. I really think that Superman's gonna be a better hitter. Because if he can just zip back and forth a couple times, I'll give him like the Wrath Relic, give him willpower. I think he could do good. Star52 is in the chat. What's up, man? How you been? Sorry Mike couldn't be here. He's working hard. Pulse Waiver. The problem is, Brandon, at 100 and something points, there isn't a whole lot of Pulse Wave out there. Like, the one at that high of points would be Quasar at the lower points from Age of Ultron. Like, it's crazy how little Pulse Wave there is. I'm doing good, 52. Doing good, man. Just stressing over WKO. Like, it's tomorrow morning, and I feel like I'm ill-prepared. The hypersonic speed is a problem, Joe Vouch, because, like, it actually beat me on our practice night because I didn't put plasticity on the character it mattered on. So, Devil Dino on my team should have had reflexes and plasticity, period. Because the Quicksilver with Flurry, I totally forgot he had Flurry, wrecks him hard. Like, gets him right past all those good clicks because he just gets to the toughness and does damage. And, yeah. Stress. See, I may have pointed this out earlier, you guys didn't hear me. Deadman is an obvious choice on that team because that means all three of your figures are either impossible or really hard to kill. Like at that point, Joker is the only viable target because you're trying to really get him um, cranked down to get those chippy points you can, right? You have to hope that Deadman, Resurrection Man can't kill off a Retaliator, a cheap couple of thugs, something like that. Dude, you know my crit hits. When have I rolled crit hits that have stuck? Ever. But, anyways, the reason why I don't like Deadman as much is because when he comes back to life, he can't do anything the turn he comes back. Whereas Resurrection Man can. So I liked him. And so I thought Devil Dino was good because the Pogs, like they gave me more attackers. The problem with his Pogs, they are slow. They are so slow and easy to pick off. And they give no points, which is nice, but yeah. I really want to try Superman because the hypersonic Superman with precision strike and 4 damage seems really, really good. And on defensive turns, I could pick Impervious and stuff like that, so. I'm jealous you played at Nationals, too. I'm very jealous of that. I would love to go to the bigger events. Like, I really would. Like, the fact that I have a WKO, that's cool. And then my ROC event I'm having in March, those were some of the biggest events I'll be attending in a while. I don't have the money to travel very far. That's kind of the bummer. And I don't have a team. Like, Mike's my team. I mean, I guess our whole venue, we've kind of become a unit, I guess. So. But yeah. You guys are so supportive. I appreciate all you guys. Just so you know. But, do you guys, yeah, Deadman's not very good. Like, he's just not. He doesn't do enough damage. 10 attacks all the way around. So I have a question, guys. So with this show, this will be a thing. I like talking to you guys on here. I would like guests at some point. I may do a few intro guests, maybe. I don't know. I don't think like any guys from hey Marcelo. Nice to see you tonight, man. Thanks for coming out and watching me. We're just talking about my WKO team and how I'm gonna change it if not. And ErX's teams. Yeah, guys, if you guys watch ErX's teams, leave comments in the chat there for any suggestions on how I can make it better. I mean, do you guys just want me to do it on HC Realms on live chat? Do you guys want me to do it where I just film it and then put cards up? What would you like to see for that? Because I'm not sure. Like, was the way I was doing it fine? Just make it look better. Feedback helps, guys. I received some negative feedback on the last ones, and I got some more responsibilities with the channel, so I haven't been doing as much, and I feel really bad because they were well received. You guys loved them. So, let me know. In other news, battle boxes, they are coming. It's been a kind of a challenge to do them without Mike. He's my best buddy, and doing with him was really fun. 52 makes a point. ID card Ultrons are good. The problem with Ultrons, I feel they are being super exploited. Like, everyone knows how to take care of them now. 2 shots of Pensai, you know, a double tap with Precision Strike. Like, I've seen teams that use like the Quinjet just get kind of demolished when they kill other drones. Sure, the Quinjet can do stuff, but It depends on the team, really. With the battle boxes, so if you guys haven't noticed, the last one had Randall, who is a new player to the battle box. He's one of my local players at the venue and helped with the giveaway, so he was super helpful with that. Um, Hi, Torax. Nice to see you, buddy. I have to now ask my players at the venue to come and do the battle boxes now because it's just me doing these. Mike's on hiatus for a little while, taking a break from the video camera, battle boxes. Totally chill, totally fine. Let's see here. Yes, Brandon Jakeem is doing really well. I don't have one, nor can I borrow one from anyone because none of us have gotten one. There have been 2 pulled out of, gosh, 10 bricks or so at my venue or more. That's kind of lame. Anyways, you guys are awesome. With me having to now recruit my venue players to come play and then edit them almost top to bottom, it takes more time. So because of those, the ErX's videos haven't come out as much, and I feel bad. So, but those will be either faster or slower. How I can get players to come and how fast I can edit them. I have another one in the works right now. I'm missing some cards for the card and dials on the bottoms. Once I have that uploaded to the thing, I'll get it out to you guys as soon as possible. So yeah. Yes, Torax. Just so you guys don't know, spoilers, this next battle box will have Armagon in it. A piece I've really wanted to showcase on the battle box since he came out. I know it was kind of lame that we didn't do a whole lot of battle boxes for TMNT Wave 1 and 2. Wave 2 we felt kind of crammed with Joker's Wild coming out, and it seemed really close together at that point. So, yeah. Man, it's hard to keep talking to yourself. So, Starfire 52 is like saying that they are pushing turtles too hard. We'll talk about that for a second. So yeah, TMNT Wave 1 was a great first wave. We'll get to that. And Wave 2, I enjoyed the most. There's Mikeneto. Mikeneto in the chat, guys, say hello. And shoot, I lost my train of thought. Mike trolled me. Shoot. Turtles. Wave 2 I loved because it was my 90s Turtles. So that whole set was great. I appreciate it. Wave 3 is a little weird for me. I don't know a whole lot of the characters. It was cool to see the Bebop Rocksteady from the human form change over. Cool mechanic. The Shredder chases. Thank you, WizKids. Great job on those. I really wanted a Super Shredder, but I'm gonna probably guess that's the Cyber Shredder con exclusive. That's gonna be at Worlds. So yeah. Whew. 9 viewers. Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's been going pretty like this for a while. But I'm glad you guys are all here helping me out with this. Had some good thoughts about ErX's X teams, WKO, stuff. I'm here. Oh gosh, I'm so stressed out. So stressed out. It's all good though. It's all good. If you guys want some Heroclix, You will never read my lips, Mikeneto. I know you're at work listening. Shame on you for not doing work stuff, but happy you're here. um, I told Patrick Pogo I wanted to make top 5. I feel with my team that I can hopefully pull that. I'm going to need points, though. I got to kill. So I think I'm going to go with the executive decision and take out Devil Dino and go with Shifting Focus Superman, because the cool thing about Shifting Focus is that I can equip him with Eclipso to get extra powers and reducers on defensive turns. I can do the relics to give him reflexes and energy shield, and hopefully crank that box up real quick to then give him all like +1 to stats, which will make him beefier and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So, a couple things I have to go over in the chat here. So Torax asked me if I saw Howard the Duck. Yes, I did. Holy crap! That figure is great. It's so good. I was very, very, very impressed with that figure. And then he also asked about Shark Shredder. Yes, I have seen Shark Shredder. I have not seen him go through the Clone Shredder Resurrection where he becomes Shark Shredder and then dies. I have not seen that yet. I want to play that so bad. Starfire 52 just gave me a nice little speech saying, it's okay, they can be stressful, think clearly, good sleep, I might bring some snacks, play some more practice games. Will do, Starfighter. Thank you so much for the help there. But yeah, Shark Trader, man, that piece is nuts. I want one so bad. He is so good. So good. Mike trolling again. But yeah, guys, I just want to I guess end this show relatively soon. It was great having you all here, chatting with me in the comments. Like I said, I think it'd be a really cool idea if I can get some of the community here, get them live to come on. Now, I couldn't just pick anybody because honestly, I love you all. I love you all. You guys are awesome. But I want to pick a select few. I'm thinking of having Mikeneto incorporate them into the Patreon. So if you guys go on our Patreon and support the channel, you guys will have the top of the tier pick for when you're able to come on this show or a episode with Mike and I live and chat with us about the game. So, yeah. So Anarchy. Marcelo asked about Anarchy. Mikeneto in the chat said, don't be afraid of the bombs. And he's absolutely right. They are nothing more than a huge intimidation. Like, I have played against that Anarchy at least 3 times. And every time I just find a sacrificial lamb that can take a hit. Like, anyone with, like, invulnerability is good. Impervious because you can roll out of it. You need a reducer to go into the minefield and just get them going. The only problem with the bombs is Anarchy can simply choose to not set them off if you send a one little tiny peon in there. But it's always a 50-50 chance of him rolling a hit or a miss on the bombs. Duds can be a thing. Like, if you watch some rounds with Mike, he hit quite a few bombs and some other duds too. It's really just hit or miss. Players can place those bombs so strategically that you're going to have to move either all the way through them or end up taking 1 or 2 bombs. that's just the short and thick of it. So Marcelo also wants a 400-point team, maybe theme if possible with Anarchy. Dude, Marcelo, so Anarchy has Gotham City. And thanks to Joker's Wild, we have tons of that keyword. Tons of it. In fact, you know what? We'll do one quick ErX's team with Anarchy. Ready, guys? Here we go. We're going to screen share so you guys can watch me do this real quick. Put it away. All right. Let's find Anarchy. So, Anarchy. Here's our figure. Gotham City. His one keyword, which is, in my opinion, a great keyword to build him around. So, what does Anarchy have? He has the bombs, of course. He has leap climb and toughness, and then make bombs and prop. Prop control is great. 75 points. Batman enemy. Only 4 range. He's not shooting a whole lot. That's okay. He is mostly going to be making bombs, making your opponents miserable, and so on and so forth. So, best in HG Realms, you can click on a keyword, Gotham City. It'll bring up every single figure that has that keyword. So what do we got to do for Anarchy? Well, we need someone to carry him around or TK him around. Let's see here. Look at all these guys. Look at all these guys. So, Looker, Mind Control, Flight. She's good for carrying him around. Outsiders, keep down stats. Man-Bat. Now, I love Man-Bat as a transporter character. 10 speed, carry your Anarchy wherever you want. So, you're mostly going to be using him to carry around your figures. Well, your Anarchy from place to place to place, placing even more bombs on your side of the map. Because, in my opinion, you want your bombs on their side of the map, but then spread out far enough to where they have to come all the way over to your side of the board. So, if you have Man-Bat, I'd go with him personally. You're at 130 points so far. Okay. Next up, we need some attackers. So, since he is not your main attacker, he is kind of a nuisance. We need some more attackers. So, Man-Bat is good. However, meh. Now, you guys don't have to do Batman enemy with this. Gotham City is kind of generic. So, if you feel you want to use a Batman on your team, go right ahead. We have Shifting Focus Batman. We have the World's Finest Fast Forces Batman. We have the Super Rare Batman, which dude, for 100 points, this guy is, can't be outwitted. Both powers and abilities, so he keeps his down forever. 5 range. And he gives Superman the Superman allied team ability. And he has traded sidestep. So he can hide in stealth, sidestep out, and then running shot his full speed. Because for some reason, Batman can never ignore hindering for movement purposes. Because grapple guns only work on the building tops, not out of bushes. So you can go with Batman, 230. We're going 400 points, right, Marcelo? So let's see here. If you want to play a Superman that has Gotham City keyword, if you can find yourself a World's Finest Fast Forces, the Superman from there actually has Gotham City keyword. Now, he has I think it's a 150 and a 100 point. With the team we have here, I don't think his 150 point fits. Oh, it does. Look at that. I can math. And here you got Charge, Flight, and holy cow. Invincible Willpower, because the world's toughest. And what's really cool is if you keep him adjacent to Batman, Superman can use prop, but only reroll opposing attack rolls. So him and Batman both have 18, and they both hide in stealth because this Batman right here gives it to him. Oh, no, sorry. Batman can use Superman ally, so he can see through hindering and move through hindering. Oh, well, there's that. but that's an option as well. 20 points you probably won't fill with except for like thugs, but Gotham City is a main keyword. You can go ahead and pull the thugs from superior foes if you so desire. And they could be just tie up, they can shoot, they're okay. And that's just one team, guys. Like, this is kind of on the spot for me. I am much better on prep time. But that's an option. If you want to go the Batman enemy route, you can totally do that. I highly recommend with this kind of team. Like, I would like to say Shiva Calculator for the 12 attack. The problem is you're already 100 points, 130 points in with the Man Bat to, give him the ability to move around a lot. So I think, let's see here. What a shame that Mr. Freeze does not have the keyword. That's a bummer. You do have the Joker, though. You can play that silly 50-point Joker. Like I said, mostly being annoying. He's not doing a whole lot of damage. Now, Deadshot, however, he can do some damage. I like him a lot. Mostly a turret. And you can kind of switch between Anarchy and him for making bombs and carrying people around. It's a little bit harder than I thought this would be. Also, Penguin from the Fast Forces, giving out +1 attack and range. Super helpful with multi-marker, and then you can even have a thug in the background punching him every turn to move that marker around. So guys, that's a basic X teams right there. I hope that was what you guys were looking for. I got some stuff to go through here. Yes, Mike, your Spider-Gwen's part of the episode. This will be her new spot on the show. You're welcome, Marcelo. I love building teams, but on the fly, on the spot like that, I'm like, okay, Gotham City, who's good? Just fast, But I'm glad you enjoyed that, buddy. Thank you for the quick little thing there. That kind of ate up some more time. I don't go for more like an hour. A lot of guys have to go, but yeah. Thank you, Mikeneto, for in the chat there helping me out. Yes, Gwen is here. She's so adorable. Thank you for that awesome present. I am still screen sharing. I'll fix that. Okay. But yeah, guys. So, thank you guys so much for being on the show tonight. I'm going to cut it off here because I've kind of gone over everything I want to go through. I will continue to work on ErX's videos for X teams. I'll be doing these every Friday for right now. The day may change. I wanted to do it on Mondays, but that's Marriage Day. I gotta let them have that day, and I honestly watch that show whenever I have the chance to. Those guys are awesome. But I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember to like, comment, subscribe. Always tell us how we're doing. We love your comments, guys. They are the best, brightest. They make our day. And remember, guys, always remember, strike first and strike hard. Later, guys.